Hello everybody and welcome back to Ace Attorney. In the last video, we basically went around and around and around in circles, trying to establish some very obvious things about the fact that Ventriloquist, the puppet, is dumb and lying, and Maximilian was probably not the only person in the world who can wear three obvious things that anyone can wear. Anyway, we're having a recess, let's go! During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. Bonk. Damn it! I didn't realize that would be until you continued. Well, I feel like a bit of a goof. Great job, me. Anyway, let's continue. December 29th, 11:54 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 5. Sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. So then, where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. You know, the thing you should never say when you're in a horror movie. That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means? It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility. Well done, Nick. There really should be a comma there. However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? Yeah, I got nothing. If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double, Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. No. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? I'd vote for him. Actually, no, I wouldn't. He's a creep. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. Sorry, I was looking at him and I was like, wow, king. But then I forgot that he actually sucks. That's really cool. Also, I think I forgot to read what he said. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Yeah, some weird stuff going on. Do they have an incinerator on the grounds? Or, like, a large bin that no one searched? Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Ms. Wonkama, please proceed with the prosecution's case, and give us something relevant this time, please. Very well, I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? That's his name? Why'd you just call him a pitiful clown? 'Cause he's not a good clown, Phoenix! Wow, look at him, he just sucks. The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. In West Philadelphia, born and raised! Excuse me? Name and occupation, Mr. Prince. Mr. Smith, will the witness please inform the court why he's speaking autobiographical gibberish? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion. There's no need for that, Bo. Your mother already made a joke. Anyway, what in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. It's easy to see your occupation. Please state your name for the court. Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. Mum, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Finally. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist? Dr. Seymour Butts! Okay, that's kind of funny. That was that one. But a couple of clowns, they're up to go good, stomach. Your name? Lawrence Curls. Professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. This is how a lot of YouTubers are to me. They're like, oh, I stopped the music when I said something kind of not funny at all. That means I'm funny, right? And it's like, no. You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. I realize and say that I'm opening myself up to roast, but give me the best you got. I already know everything. Correct? Yes. Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafari walked into this plaza. Without the humor, please. Okay. Aw, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court. Good. What you witnessed. I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. Not even in... You're in the bottom percentile of comedians, my friend. My unfriend, worsty. I've been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. How are you still hired? Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. A clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. This atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing? You didn't say a single goddamn thing about the murder. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness. Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick with the facts of this case. Really? You really hear me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Thank you! I can't wait! I can't believe she knows comedy stuff. Poor Gumshoe. Oh no! I guess... No, I don't think that would work. Now that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Please? Of course we can! I'll talk for as long as you want. Please don't. Jeez, okay, go. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. If they're far away, how do you know it was those two? I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clocked the ringmaster over the head. Okay. That's very interesting. This eyewitness account is to be believed. I have enough to pass judgment right now. Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized. I'm about to. However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter? Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. Where are you getting this from? That must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction in this testimony. I know that. I've been playing this game for years. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber-rattling. I understand, Your Honor. Believe me. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Yeah, this sucks. Alright, let's go. Tell me stuff. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. Okay. Alright, I don't care. Thought I'd go straight to sleep. Before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They're a bit far away, though. Far away, you say? You have to say exactly how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. My room is here, and they looked about yay big. I say they're about 30 feet from my window. Cool, that means nothing to me. I'm Australian. Just 30 feet? That's not far at all. It was snowing that night, and it cut down on visibility. I see. Please continue with the testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. How do you know? You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away? That's right. I've been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Ms. Von Karma. Oh no! But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols? No. Lawyers nowadays. You have to go to school anymore to be one. Alright, everyone knows what to do. All together now. Say it with Uncle Mo. This joke is funny. Okay, that was pretty good. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. Yes, because you suck. Must be ugly and completely worthless as a clown. Yowza! Enough foolishness. Get back on track. See a therapist. Will the witness please testify as to what he saw and only what he saw? A man is dead. I kept watching them and all of a sudden... Yeah, okay. You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head? Is that the technical term? Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean weapon? I have no idea. Weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? No. You did say you saw the entire thing, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night? Objection! You can't ask that. That's relevant. I'll not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. Battery and assault. A nice penalty. Oh my god, that's huge. Gulp! Wasn't that a bit melodramatic? So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Yeah, of course I do, because he keeps saying shit that is shady. Of course I have grounds to make this claim. Then let's hear it. That's something I can't share with you at this time. What did you just say? Mr. Wright! I know there's something wrong with his testimony, but I can't put why I feel this way into words for the judge. Maybe we should get a bit more information. Once we find something more solid, we can give it another shot. Yeah, you're right. Mr. Wright, before we can resume testimony, you know that you must be penalized. Oh my god. I thought she was joking. Yikes. That's harsh. You know, Mo's testimony and what he taught us yesterday are kind of different. I don't remember what he said. I was too busy trying to look for the door. Yeah, I noticed. We just got to pinpoint what he's changed. Okay. Okay. Did you actually? You say that practice wrapped up at around 10 PM, correct? See, that's the thing. How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 PM? Now 8 o'clock. That's something a clown can riff off of. Pet peeve. Don't say off of. You don't have to. Die. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke. Let's not. Let's not make it 8 PM, alright, Mo? What do you mean, let's not? Don't take the clown out of the clowning around. I'll slap the clown out of you. Come on, Nick, just listen to his joke. There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. And 3, I'll get whipped. Will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony? You are so boring. Maya, I'm not far from slapping you either. Sorry. I love you, but stop this. Don't encourage him. You are part of the problem. You were pooped that night? Yes. I was very, very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food. Joke incoming. The double cheese, double bean enchiladas, dangerous menu item. What happened after that, as they say, happens. Ha, 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 Taco Bell. That one was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. No! No! Your Honor! That's not fair! I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. Okay. Is it just Kick Rowan Day today? You just happened to glance out of the window? You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Curls! Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. Being annoying isn't allowed. What should I do? What if I should press him further on this issue? Keep pressing! Exactly why did you look out of your window in that night? Why? Why? Well, doesn't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? I mean, that's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday... I don't remember this at all. Once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Okay. And then you looked. Oh yeah! I forgot about that! You forgot? This is clearly an unreliable witness. Your Honor, I request that his entire testimony be struck from the record and he be sent out. Your Honor, this witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. Did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Owie, ow, ow! That's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Very well. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony so I can question you and then smack you 1,000 times with a cattle prod or something, I don't know. You should start turning the tables in our favor. Yay. I can't do creative insults right now, I'm mad. Okay. What was the sound like? Pray tell. Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say, Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary. Oh, how'd you know I was gonna make a joke? I guess that sounded like, I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Almost like someone made a loud noise to create a witness, so that you would look at a murder not happening, but the first murder occurred with that thump, Like the DL6 case, remember that, What then? You went to look out the window and you saw... That's when I saw two silhouettes. Okay. Loud noise like a thump? I don't have anything! I don't know! I don't know, man! What do I do? I've pressed everything, right? Maybe I didn't press the start. No, I did. Yep. You saw silhouettes. Oh, wait. No, hold on. I think if I press on this, then I have the chance to talk about the other thing that we tried to talk about before and then nearly got killed for. Yep, okay. Say you a bit. Wow, you're so funny. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Okay. Is it this? Okay, got clonked. Yep. And we don't know. Okay, yeah, this is the weird bit. Objection! Okay. I'm gonna die if I get this wrong, but I don't care. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Wait, let me just see what happens if I do this. I'll see right now I don't have a clear basis to be thinking that. Then this is just another one of your pointless efforts to badger my witness. Thus you have just earned yourself a penalty from me! Now wait a second, Miss Volkama. This time I do not feel the need to treat Mr. Wright so harshly. That's right, what he said. Bailed out by the judge. What an honor indeed. If we must penalize Mr. Wright for his display, I think a verbal censure would be best. Huh? You know the rules, Mr. Wright. There's no room for baseless hounding in this courtroom. Ow! Stop! I guess he didn't really bail me out after all. Okay, well, what's changed is clearly the thing. So, shut up! Stop talking! Just stop! This is hurting me! This is, like, actually really... Oh. Boy. Get on with it, curls. Okay, I'm just gonna say yes. No, I have nothing. Shut up, Franziska. Shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. Yes. I've got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you'd be telling us all that great reason? Of course I will. The reason is... the witness's very own testimony. Nice. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? Who said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit on the head, you dumbass? He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound. There's no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone. In 1917, a clown unit was sent to... Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? The what? No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory. This is the first time he's actually been funny. Great job, Nick. These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Then his skin. Then his muscles. Well, you're back from your jog? Well, it pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much. When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. Oh! So you're a liar! The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again! Who would have thought? So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster? Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep. He was on permanent vacation, as they say. A man's dead. Stop laughing about it. Mr. Curls! Your Honor. You did not witness the actual crime, however you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes! Exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. You know, something anyone can be identified by. Obviously. Very well, then please testify to the silhouette testify to the silhouette you saw. I think, okay. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I'll put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it? Got it. Really cracking down on the clown. Good. The silhouette. I was a bit far away, but that shadow could have only belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. Mr. Dark. The evil Mr. Dark. The silk hat, the black cloak. I don't think it's black. Yeah, that's purple. And it's only black if you're playing an old Atari game where they couldn't actually put black on black because they only had like 3 colors. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. Well, I have no penalties left, so I might have to say before I object to anything. Does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. You took your time realizing that, didn't you? Whatever, that should be enough, right? It is decisive testimony. Was Max really at the crime scene that night? He said he wasn't. He said he wasn't there. You have to keep believing that. Alright, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination. Okay, let me figure out what the save button is. Okay, it's not that one. Okay, we finally got the good theme. Sweet! Okay, let's not die. Let's not die from objecting to the wrong thing. As of right now, I think it's the black cloak, but I'm just going to talk to him first about that, because it's not black. First of all, that's 2 things. You don't say all if there are 2 things. You're sure that is what you saw that night? Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw. I got eyes like a hawk, and ears like a fox. Like Lord of the Rings. Don't birds have terrible night vision? Not owls. Actually, they hunt, barn owls hunt by hearing, but that's beside the point. But that's not all I saw. His face is silhouetted, okay. Alright, his symbols. Yeah, baby! You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols? I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right? Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols. 3 symbols? Yay! Everyone get ready! All together now. Silk hat! Cloak! White roses! What the? Who cares if he knew that there are 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo? Do you like pi? I love pi. 3.141596589793234. You had to respond with the whole truth, no fractions. Not really a fraction. Order. Order. Mo, you didn't see them roses, did you? To be honest, there wasn't any roses on the person I saw. The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail. Mr. Dark? No one's gonna get that. But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them. Actually, where do the roses go? Oh, they're on the cloak? Okay. Sure, why not? Might as well. Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim. If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. Unless he picked them up arbitrarily. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case? Clearly not. He's just toying with this court. Not unlike everyone else has been doing. I got her on the ropes now. Whenever there's a nugget of truth, it always seems to peek out at me. Then run away. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me! Ba-dum-bum. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony? You know, I just... This is a really dumb observation, but it just occurred to me that Phoenix Wright could be a Saiyan. Just like his hair and everything. Anyway. There's no way you can mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How can you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup? Trilo saw them all. Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Now what am I supposed to think? I don't know. One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this... Judge! Forget the roses! Think about his other testimony! The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but there should still be doubt lingering in your mind. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. He just sucks. Seems that unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age. I'm not mature. Yeah, you're not. I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony. What? If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling? Nick! This is your last chance! Thanks, Maya. No pressure, right? Okay, let's go. There's no doubt in my mind there were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He's wearing it the entire time on the scene. Okay. Weird. Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this. Just one chance? I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you're going to prove to me that there's a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations. Only got a single shot at this. Okay, Kel! I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. Whoever translated this also is really against using contractions. Like, it's always I will or I would rather than I'll or I'd. There were no white roses that night. Okay. However, all the other symbols were there. Okay. Especially the silk hat. Alright. Tell me about that then. Mo, be honest. Ow! Promised Mr. Phoenix Wright, no more badgering. Hope you enjoy- What?! I just asked a question! That's enough. This court sees no reason to- Are you shitting me? No! No, I just asked him a question! This is bullshit! Mr. Billy- No! What? No! What? No! No, you won't! Oh, he looks good there, though. Oh my god. Oh my god. That sucked! Oh no. Okay, well, I'll do a little cut here and then I'll get back to you, okay? And we're back. So, that sucked. I had to click through that at normal speed, but I read through the text again and they make it pretty clear that I have to do evidence, like I can't press on things. So, there were no white roses. All the other symbols were there. The silk hat was there. Okay. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. And he said decorations on it? Well, there's the feather, but that's still there. I don't know, man. I'm gonna object randomly. Oh, it was right, great. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind? Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma? Where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. Oh shit, the crime scene! That means... The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. No! That's not true! I like to imagine he becomes a soprano when he's mad. Order! 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 Mr. Curls! Yes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of all this in all caps? We're old enough to know better than to behave like this in court. Man, the judge really hates him. Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh. What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes or something, right? Yes. You don't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting above me. Oh, no matter how I get, I always be younger than you. Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are? Oh my god. The judge is going fucking crazy. I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even though I didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth. He turned into a bratty little kid. It's pitiful, isn't it? He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there. He left the scene? What? Oh, yeah, the footprints. There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo, what do you want? You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that. Actually I can. Mr. Phoenix Wright is battering the witness, Your Honor. I'm telling. Mum, the judge said it's my turn on the witness. The witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. Grrr. Snob, they came bounding over. You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy? Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did you leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. You just turned around and walked away. And that's what I'd expected you'd say. You sure that's how it happened? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Ladies nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene? Yes, I do! For once. Yep. Ba-da-da. Look at this photograph. The problem is the footprints in the snow, or lack thereof. Footprints. In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Ay, 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 ay! So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court, and also the guy before. Please. I agree. This clown's testimony is rickety as the clown car you came to court in. Oh! You are not a clown. You are the entire circus. Wait just a second! Oh god. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time. Say it from the beginning, dumbass. You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today. That didn't hurt! I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear. I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better. Don't they always? Mr. Lawrence Curls. Yes? The testimony you've provided up till now has been false? It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just what? It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Oh, great. Contempt in court, please? Order! I will have order in all caps. Franziska Von Karma, how could you? Knife cat. Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. What opinion is that? It's not funny. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Wow, he's mad at... Judge is just taking shots today. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw. Ha! You're not going to believe this, but it's all true, I tell you. Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel. Okay, we're just gonna go on a little longer, because I'm curious. Oh my god. No. Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything I've said up until now has been the truth. Except for, you know, the last bit. I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down, and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw... Oh, is he fly? Okay, bye! It looks like he was abducted. This is the truth now, get ready for it. He flew! He jumped up and flew through the air. Man, almost like he was suspended from wires. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints. Alright, here's a theory. The cloak contained no body. It was like a Death 13 from Stardust Crusaders situation where there's no body there. It's just like a cloak with the hat, like maybe just the top half of a mannequin to make it appear like someone's there. But, I mean, I still don't know how the murder occurred under these circumstances, but it sounds to me like Max was like a doll or something. I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Well, that was... how do you put this into words? Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened. You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why would you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story. To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about the witness's testimony, Mr. Wright? Right now, I can't believe any of this. I'm not even sure if this day hasn't been some kind of Kafkaesque dream. Ow! Now do you think it's still a dream? Ha! Mr. Phoenix Wright, I bet you haven't even read the trial. Just some scrub who's only read the Metamorphosis. I suppose I will let you all... Damn it, did I not get to actually... Okay, I suppose I'll let you all on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. You imbecile! If you disregard a need for proof, Ms. Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of one more investigation. You don't say. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. Grr. I believe that's enough for today. Court is now in recess. Everyone get your packed lunches out. And we're gonna stop there, because this case is taking years off my life. I've got a grey streak in my hair now. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to donate to my life fund to support me through this god-awful case, please donate to my Patreon or Ko-fi. Ko-fi's with small tips, so it's a little easier. Links are both in the description and at the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!